Hey, this is JC and welcome to Small Brick City. In a previous video, I shared different ideas on how to create 3D signs out of Lego bricks and plates. Subscriber TJ Bricks requested if I could build a brick-built 3D train station sign. I thought about it and think it's really important because there's no way anyone can tell that a building is a train station except for the fact of the 80-foot train behind it and the long tracks running into the station. However, in your Lego city, you might have a train or monorail station that is integrated with an office building or shopping mall, so you do need some signage to indicate that it is a train station. If you have a subway, you will also need above ground signs so that people know that there's a subway down below. In this video, I'll share with you my ideas for a 3D train station sign. I will show you different variations and show you how to mount them in your Lego city. Here's the first one, which will fit towns or cities which have an old town or old style feel. This is the 3D sign I designed for such a city. It's a miniature old style train set on a set of tracks. Everything is brick built, it looks very sturdy and fits the scale of most buildings. The set of tracks are made from modified plates with rails, and this uses a snot technique, which means studs not on top. So you have to mount it onto the side of a building or a stand, and I'll teach you how to do that later on. But just in case your city doesn't run such an old style train, I do have an alternative. If you have the 7897 white train, I've got one built just like that. And this will fit a more modern city. I reversed the colors of the tracks and base between dark grey and light grey just for difference and so that you can see the contrast. If you have the newer train and you don't have this white 7897 train, you can easily remove it because there's just a jumper plate there, and you can swap it in for the 60197 2018 train, and that fits pretty well. If you have the older style train such as the red 7938, you can fit that there as well. Basically, you can build your train or the small train sign to fit whatever train runs in your city. But this is basically the idea, a miniature train built on a set of tracks on a base. I'll now teach you how to build these signs, and then I'll teach you how to mount them in your city. The size of the sign I designed measures 3.5 studs wide by 6 studs long, and I feel this fits most buildings pretty well. If you have a really big train station or building, you might want to build 2 or 3 of these, or you could also expand this sign. You could double it in length, and you could also make it wider. The train currently measures 1 stud wide, but you could double it to 2 studs or even triple it to 3 studs wide. It is entirely up to you. So you can just use this as the basic model and scale proportionately. Here are the parts you need to build my sign based on this size. You need 3 1x6 plates, 2 1x2 plates, 5 1x2 modified plates with rails, a 1x2 bracket with studs on top and studs outside, a 1x2 jumper plate, and a 1x6 towel. To build the first set of tracks first by placing the modified rail plates behind the 1x6 towel. Next, take the bracket piece and place it behind the center modified rail. Fill up the spaces next to the bracket with the 1x2 plates, and you want to hold and secure everything together with a 1x6 plate. You now create the second set of tracks, but you only need 2 rail plates because the center slot is left empty, and that's because of the lip of the bracket. You can't place a plate right there. Take a 1x6 plate and hold everything in place, and take the other 1x6 plate and hold it in place. So you do have a gap here, but don't worry, this is the back of the sign anyway. To complete it, take the jumper plate and place it onto the top of the bracket. I'll now teach you how to build the different trains, starting with the old-fashioned train. For this, you need a round stud, a 1x1 towel, a 1x3 plate, a modified brick, which looks a bit like a video camera piece, and there are round studs on each stud on the sides, a cone piece, and a wedge piece. To put it together, the wedge piece acts as the nose or the front of the train. The plate goes on top. The comb goes on the front of the plate. Stud goes behind with the towel on top. And there you have your mini old-fashioned train. For all the modern trains, I designed them to be 5 studs long. There are no 5 stud long plates, so this is how I designed it. For the white 7897 train, you need a 1x3 towel, 2 1x1 plates, a black 1x2 plate, a white 1x2 plate, a red 1x3 plate, a white 1x3 plate, a transparent cheese wedge piece, and a white cheese wedge piece. To build, place the white cheese wedge piece on top, just like that, and place the red plate over the back of the white plate. The cab of the train is represented by this transparent cheese wedge piece. Place the black over it like that. The white goes underneath, and you stack the 2 1x1 plates behind. Cap everything with the 1x3 towel. For the 60197 train, you need a 1x4 dark blue towel, a 1x1 medium yellow plate, a 1x2 yellow plate, a 1x2 dark grey plate, a 1x2 dark blue plate, a 1x4 light grey plate, and this curved sloped brick in medium yellow. To build, take the 1x2 dark blue plate and place it underneath the curved sloped brick. Take the 1x2 yellow plate and place it onto the exposed stud of the 1x2 plate. The dark grey plate goes underneath, and the entire bottom is secured with the 1x4 plate. The 1x1 yellow plate goes on top, and cap everything with the 1x4 towel. For the red 7938 train, you need a 1x4 red towel, 3 1x1 red plates, a 1x2 black plate, a 1x4 red plate, a 1x2 white plate, a 1x3 white plate, and a trans red cheese wedge piece. To build, take the trans red piece and place it onto a 1x1 red plate. Place this onto one end of the 1x3 plate. Place the 1x4 red plate behind, and place the 1x2 white plate underneath. Take a red plate, black plate, and red plate and place it behind the transparent cheese wedge piece and cap everything with the 1x4 plate. I'll now show you 2 easy ways to mount the 3D train station sign into a Lego city. The first is to mount it against the side of a building. Remember, the base of these signs are built using a snot technique, so you need a modified brick like this, with studs on top and studs on the side or front. This modified brick is built into the wall of your building so that the studs face out. This will then allow you to take the sign and mount it onto the brick just like that, and it will be held in place against the side of the building. If you would like to build a standalone train sign, you need a support piece like this. This is a truss support that you can find under the supports category in Bricklink. I built a top comprising of a 2x4 plate with a 1x2 bracket mounted on a 1x2 plate that goes on top, and the rest of the area is covered with towels. This goes on top of the support like that, and you can now mount your train sign against the bracket piece onto the top support here, and you can mount this entire stand onto the base plate in your Lego city, and there you have a standalone train sign. I hope you enjoyed these ideas and designs for 3D train signs that are brick built. Let me know what you think of these signs and if you think they work for your train station in your Lego city. If you've got any ideas, suggestions or feedback, please leave a comment. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.